really worrying about a team's three-point shooting as well as keeping them out of the paint.
Just got to play defense. I mean, you got to know who the shooters are and run those guys off the line, and then you got to make sure your second line of defense is ready to cover for you. So
really worrying about a team's three-point shooting as well as keeping them out of the paint.
just got to play defense. I mean, you got to know who the shooters are and run those guys off the line, and then you got to make sure your second line of defense is ready to cover for you. So
between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's getting a break right now, and De'Aaron Fox. If you're De'Aaron Fox, do you lick your chops? Do you want to get up for this kind of matchup? 5 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of assists. As Dort takes the contact. Well played by the Kings. Here they go.
Giddy moving those feet. There's Lyles. As you said, Michael, he wants to take that three-point shot. He misses again. Gonna try to.
They average 14 a game. One of the better teams at taking care of the ball.
No, I mean, they certainly are in the top 10, and that is, for a young team, a great thing. But here you go. We were just talking about Trey Lyles. Realize that he's going to start to be in the conversation if the Kings make the playoffs, and I think that's the big one. And if they have some success in the playoffs. This was a player, by the way, that was cut from the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of training camp. Picked up off of waivers.
All right, Sacramento, a 5-point lead, their largest of the night. Domas, look at that pass as Trey Lyles. A little zone action, it looks like, for Oklahoma City. Trey Lyles.
And it looks a little bit like a 3-2 zone.
3-2 action. As the fans wanting some cookies here. Kenrich Williams, oh yeah! Cookies for all. Williams, 3. A third opportunity for OKC. Williams, 2 for $1. Trey says, give me that.
Trey Lyles at the free throw line after being fouled at the rim.
Trey gets the shooter's roll. Before being sent to Indiana as part of that Paul George trade. Here come the Thunder, down by 5. Kenrich Williams still looking for the mark from 3.
That he had at the end of the third quarter or whatever it was. And, I mean, he smiled. We have not seen that. I have to point that out. It is hard. He's a tough nut to crack, folks.